All right, welcome to the fourth and final game of the evening. Up this time is Echoes from Ciudadela. Wield your Velarak sling in a first-person puzzle narrative adventure through ancient ruins. Uncover a lost civilization and reactivate forgotten machines to reveal the secrets beneath Cudelia. Um, so that word translates to citadel in Spanish or fortress. In
Yeah,
this game,
Ciudad is like city, so Ciudadela, Citadel.
yeah. So unusually, it's a mount named Sudelia, um, instead of a like fortress. Though there may be a reason for
Hey
that
Mom, it's me.
that I can't really go
Just
into.
wanted to let you know that I made it.
Honestly, it's kind of hard to talk about this
There's a
game
skeleton in
in a
Scout.
lot of respects without going into spoilers because
Sometimes
it's
when we
not a
were
long game.
kids, we barely saw each other,
Um,
but I guess
like with
now
the
I
proper
do.
walkthrough, you can get
Anyway,
through it in an
I'll
hour.
let you know when I'm heading there.
Uh, no, that would probably defeat the point of, you know, going through the experience of playing the game. But I will also note this is a proper adventure game with proper puzzle. Even though it's calling itself a narrative adventure game, it definitely has that, but it has real puzzle. Um, like, okay, the first quote unquote puzzle here is a literal get key open door. Um, thing. But the next puzzle will be an actual puzzle, um, as you will have to restore the power to this cabin here. And no, wait, no. Then you have to find another key on the desk. Then you open up the generator. That's where the puzzle. You have to balance the voltage right. Um, and another early puzzle is you have to open um, a dresser drawer that has a padlock, and the combination is set to a bunch of objects around, and you have to count the objects and match that up to the numbers on the dial. Um,
There we go. I should turn on the
and
generator
there
so
are
we can
further
start.
puzzles that um, get more complicated. Like there was a really complicated light puzzle. Yeah, you know, if you've played a video game, you will know this kind of puzzle. Um, you know, you reflect the light to the proper area with angles. Um, just this one is involving some symbols. That's where the narrative ties in. Like you will have to do a lot of referencing to with the internal symbols and um, other such nomenclature around. Um, Not really an item heavy game. Like, I mean, clearly you can collect items, but you know, it isn't a you have a you have an item, you have to insert other item into other item, and you have to figure out how that works. No, these are proper logic puzzles. And this is the puzzle I was talking about here. Like the notations on the left side there, Petty, correspond to the circuits over here.
Yeah, I see him.
You know, now, as far as the narrative goes, you are here in order to spread the ashes of your dead father on this mountain. But before that happens, indeed, in this section, you will uncover his secret lair. I'm not embellishing here. You will eventually open a bunker under this cabin. Um, and then you will find his journal and you will use that to uncover the secret of the mount, um, which I wasn't a fan of, but I suppose to not get into spoiler territory, how do I put this? It could have been worse. Um, at least they didn't you. At least they didn't use Chariot of the God to explain things.
Hmm.
Like, but as Miles O'Brien once said, I hate quantum. I'm trying to explain things in kind of oblique terms. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but if you get the references, you might be able to parse out what I'm saying here. Like, um, but yeah, the thing that really hampers the game, honestly, is its length. Like, this feels like a good first act of an adventure game,
Mm.
rather than a proper narrative in and of itself. Like, now, there's all sorts of reasons why this game is a short adventure game: budget, time, um, ambition, etc., etc., etc. What is packed in here is punching above its weight. Um, like, I will give full kudos, even though this isn't my flavor of adventure game. Like, this is leaning way too close to Myst and its ilk for my liking,
Mm-hmm.
in terms of adventure games. But it's also, it's it's not a walking simulator. It's not a um, quote unquote adventure game that consists of nominal presses, or even something like Firewatch, which had more gameplay, but that's still, very nominal gameplay. Like, no, these are proper puzzles that you need to use your noodle if you're going to get through honestly.
Mm.
Um, because there are, somebody recorded this game pre-release, because I was able to use a walkthrough to get through it. Um, so that is worth keeping in mind. And yeah, I guess the other thing is, probably could have used a bit more of an artistic touch up here, because I know some people will think this looks stylized. Honestly, this looks kind of basic Unity to me. Like,
Mm.
well, um, also, as far as the music goes, do you like panpipes? If you do, this is your game.
Mm.
It's not a critique or anything. It's just the pan flute was very notable. Um, anyway, in terms of pricing, this game clocks in at $15.99, $16. I think that's about $5 too expensive. Like, $10 probably would have been the optimal price here. Um, like, and if you are going to pay full price for this, go through it honestly. Um, that, I think, is how you will get the bang for your buck, because you just use a walkthrough to get through this. Um, the narrative isn't that rich or compelling. There's like I said, it's punching up against its weight, but it's also, this isn't a 10, 20 hour adventure game either. And it has the content to reflect that. So do keep that in mind. Right. So any other questions, comments, or concerns in regards to Echoes here?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. Alex?
Oh, sorry, I muted myself. Yeah, no, I think I'm good.
All right then. So yeah, that'll about do it for this installment of the Fragments of Silicon reviews. Coming up on the week ahead, on Wednesday, August 12th, we'll be welcoming Carlo Perconti of HyperDevBox. They are a Japanese developer that specializes in porting services.
Oh man.
With the bent towards mobile devices, but they also do PC releases. I'm trying to remember if they do console. Um, but like example, for some games that we have some history with, albeit with another publisher, they brought the Record of Argrist War trilogy to the Android platform.
Hmm.
Remember that was done by our friends over at Ghostlight Games. I guess technically former friends since Ross no longer works there. Um, but regardless, we will be focusing in on their recent release, Kings Do Not Fall, which I believe has come to both PC and mobile devices. Um, according to them, their specialization is Android, iOS, Windows, Steam, and working with the Unity engine. So look forward to that on Wednesday, as well as a new episode of Moonhawk Studios Presents. No Friday show again this week. Wait, no, sorry. I was reading the wrong day. Means I'm out of context. We'll be welcoming Krita Block in. Trying to remember. Hang on. Let me just look this up. I hate it when I don't have the proper notes in front of me. I guess this is a form of live research.
Yeah, I was about to make the live research joke.
Not sure where that went. Well, more on that on Wednesday, I think. So until next time, I shall wish you good gaming.